So welcome back to a brand new episode, everyone. Today we have the DaRonitSurya Show.
Hey guys.
And I am Kitty. Today we are going to be doing a very special episode, Hidden Truths. But before we continue with today's video, here's a word from today's sponsor, MiniSo. MiniSo's incredible blind boxes, labubus, and Harry Potter collection, as well as Japanese acne and stuff, is going absolutely crazy in the market. It's one of the most popular stores in all of the world. I have visited a MiniSo recently and I was shocked with the amount of crazy limited edition collectibles which they have. It features different types of Disney characters, as fictional characters, as Harry Potter, Stitch, and even more. Labubus, as you all know, the number one desirable toys around the entire world, and they are starting from rupees 800 in your stores right now. So, welcome Roni and Kritika. Really glad to have you here.
Yeah, and my favorite store is MiniSo. I'm really excited for this video.
So, as you all know, we have gone through multiple So Goa, we have all been to Goa. It's one of my favorite trips of all time. And Goa is known for beaches, the beautiful sea fish, and many more. So Roni, tell us about your dark experiences in Goa.
So in Goa, there were most of the delightful experiences, but the thing I found really dark was the villa which was staying in. It was very scary. Like the paintings were moving, and the top floor where we slept in, very scary.
Actually, so
Like-
if you know that Roni, whatever he's saying is not at all a lie. The paintings in that house is absolutely crazy. I don't know, Roni, if you remember, there was actually a painting of a man in a bicycle, and the bicycle actually
Yeah.
the torch of the bicycle being broken. And can you tell us more paintings if you saw the house?
Yeah. So like there's another painting that looks like the Starry Night.
Yeah, actually.
And one guy, you know, in the Starry Night, there's one guy in black that goes like the Scream. So it was something like that, but in a reddish color.
We actually stayed in Goa for 3 to 4 days, and also saw. I remember this painting. The most.
Yeah.
There was actually a painting like a collage of 6 different types of girls with no mouths, ears. It's like
That
the
was
most
the creepiest thing on earth.
The most disturbing painting that I've ever seen in my entire life in a house like that.
Yeah. So in the morning it was all chill and all, but I hate when it was night, bro. So when it was night, my mother and her sister-in-laws went to a casino to play just for exploring it. So only we and his dad and my dad were there. So we were scared out of our minds. We went to the topest floor, sat there, watched TV, and we were really
And
scared.
you remember the CDs which were there in the TV?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, there was actually a CD of a real piranha. It's like a sea creature, basically like a shark, but far more dangerous.
I
There
would
was
like to
CD
tell
of
a story.
Yeah, so Kritika will continue the story.
So actually, when my mother and all of my aunts and all, they went to a casino. Only like my cousin's father stayed, but he was sleeping. That's the thing.
He was
So we
sleeping
all were
downstairs.
awake. It was kind of raining type of thing.
Yeah, it was actually
It
raining.
was raining, and then the doors slammed open. We did not know what was happening actually.
Before we get into the hauntings, part,
The
so
paintings
actually
were
what
shaking
was
like
happening
shit,
was I think 5 to 6 cousins, like we were in the
Yeah.
first bedroom,
Mm.
and me, Kritika, Roni, even like our cousin, another cousin was there.
Yeah.
2 more cousins, 3 more cousins were there, and we were all actually sleeping on the bed. So there was like a TV with the Piranha CD, and there was also like a washroom to the right side of it. It's a very big washroom,
So it on.
and there was Diary of a Wimpy Big Shot book over there.
Yeah, I love that book actually.
So Roni is like a big fan of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Shot. Even I am a big fan of it. So what happened was that our uncle, so Roni's father, was actually sleeping downstairs in the couch, and it's a very big house. It's like a villa, and it's actually like situated below, like the driveway. So it's basically like
The ground floor.
it's basically like the floor kind of thing. There was a swimming pool, and there was even a dog. If you guys remember, it was actually a
Oh,
German
yeah.
Shepherd, which we used to feed, like every single morning.
Yeah.
So now Kritika and Roni will continue the story because
So we were in a bedroom, as I remember, and then we heard some scary stuff happening down, like some bangs. I don't know, door creaks, something.
the
And
stairs
then
were so high,
it was
connecting
like,
to the ground floor to the
yeah,
first floor.
it was hella scary. And then we heard a loud bang on something, so we just went down to check, but we were all scared. So basically, since no one is awake, what is happening, we don't. I mean, Roni's dad was sleeping, only we were like awake, and then all of those things. And then we also had some lasers, and then we were like just pointing at the paintings, and the painting started moving. So we did not know what happened. The painting started moving out of nowhere, and then Roni saw, and then he showed all of us, and then we were like, why are the paintings moving? There is no air, no one is, nothing is
No
happening.
ventilation,
Yeah,
no
that's what. Like,
circulation.
and how is it moving? We just like we were
So now
pointing
Roni
lasers.
will tell what happened.
So Roni,
for the
continue.
story.
So like the painting was moving and shaking. So it was not a fast move like this. It's a slow,
It was
concerned
very
move.
still.
Yeah, it was very slow. And I don't know about these guys, but my most terrifying story is so like it was getting late, so I slept with this guy, and his parents. So only me, I slept. And the minute I wanted to go down to my parents, so I asked his mother, so she unlocked the door.
Before like my mother woke Roni, there was actually a story which my mother told me. So Roni has this very strange and weird habit
Yeah,
of
sleepwalking.
getting up on the night and just standing like a, what do you say, like a ghost, like he's possessed by the, yeah, basically like sleepwalking, like he's possessed by the Ouija board. He was like, just like floating on the bed kind of situation. So my mother woke up and he was like standing on the bed like this. My mother was asking, bro, are you okay? Like, don't need, like, do you want to go to your parents? And then he woke up his brother too, his little brother, and then they went down. So it seems every day, like in the night, like in the midnight
Yeah, that's
area, you always
this is
get
no
up.
problem. I've come over it. So like
What happened was
that
actually,
position was not the scariest thing. So I went down. No lights, just me and my shadow behind, and something behind me. I did not know what was
they actually missed the main important. They actually missed the main important part. The thing is that actually when we three were there out of all of our six cousins, only we three went down the stairs. And then when we were going down the stairs, the window suddenly slammed open. It was like a two-faced window. It slammed open. The rain was continuing, like it was pouring like it never had before. It was such a big storm. And my father, my mother, and my aunts and uncles, they all went to casino, to basically have a night out. And then literally the window slammed open, and literally the rain was pouring in, and there was a huge knock on the door. The caretaker was actually outside. He was outside of the villa. So it was a huge knock on the door. We thought that our parents came, and when we looked through the windows, nobody was there. And then the door, when we opened it, suddenly slammed open. The huge storm, the wind, everything became so intense, and we even saw the rain, the sprinkles coming in, and we even saw footsteps. We heard footsteps. The entire paintings was moving. We actually had a carom board beside the window, and where we play. Yeah, the coins were shaking. The carom board was moving, and the room in which Roni's father, mother, basically the family stays, the room was locked, and they didn't go, so they were there with us.
So like I was outside the room banging on the door, and I was alone in the dark. There was no one, no lights, nothing. Only me
There was actually
and my
like
courageousness.
Yeah, that was actually like a living room with a bar and a kitchen. I don't
Yeah,
remember. There were even some nunchucks over there, and
Yeah,
the
some
guitar was
guitar.
there. There are actually a lot of photos from Goa. We'll be just displaying them on the screen randomly. So yeah, let's continue.
So I was alone and I was banging on my parents' door, and I saw a figure. I didn't know it was real or not. So I was very scared, and I started rapidly knocking on my parents' door as if I was connected to a motor. So after like 30 minutes, they unlocked the door. So I was like scared to death, and till now I still have nightmares. So yeah, that's
So
my
this is Roni's experience and also Kritika's.
So I was also, down. I wanna get some water. My throat was dry so badly. So when I went down at 3 a.m., I was going down because I don't know how I woke up. I just woke up, and then when I was going down, something literally just went past me. I don't know
Bastard.
what shit went past me, but something actually did. So I screamed my lungs out, and then when I was slowly going down to check if something was there, I can't say this, but
Yes.
there was something like
Our experience
crooked,
in
like
Goa was
it was really
unexplainable.
like it was upside down. I was not even kidding.
Every single
I ran
night.
upstairs.
It was like a
Spider, yes.
and this torso was like in that side with
Listen,
That
straight out of a horror movie.
possible.
I screamed so hard, ran upstairs like crazy, banged on my mother's door, went in, told her everything, but she was like, "You're just having a nightmare. Just go sleep."
By the way, we are all really young. Like I was in elementary school. I was in 5th grade. Roni was in 4th grade. My sister was in 2nd or 3rd grade. I
I was
guess.
in third, yes.
Yes. Now that's our experience in Goa. The hauntings of Goa. Now
Yeah.
let's go to Shimla. Now Shimla is like way past Goa. It was like 2019 where I was in 2nd grade, Roni was in 1st grade, and Kat was like in UKG or LKG.
Hey,
Yeah, actually, if you don't believe, like
you
Cat
were
is
fourth or
no 2019, like is way past. Like before the
yeah,
COVID stuff.
Ron's was
So Shimla, one of my most worst memories, we ever had. Getting sick. All of these people got sick except me, and they all like vomitings in the ones. I didn't get sick. I didn't get sick. I didn't
got sick, bro.
No, I didn't get sick.
You did good.
My like I and my aunt, nobody like we didn't get sick, but the rest of everyone got vomitings, food poisoning and stuff. So if you now let's talk about the hauntings. We were staying at the hotel, the first hotel. It was a 5-star luxury hotel.
That is so good.
It was so good. It's like a 2 to 3 story hotel, and
Yeah.
my
The
room
food
and
was so good.
Roni is a foodie. So my room and Roni's room are just opposite to each other. It was basically like an L intersection. So Roni and me always used to meet up at the nights. And when we reached the hotel, I quickly got freshened up, and they weren't even like ready yet. So we just we just had dinner. It was freezing out there. It was like -5 degrees Celsius or what.
Yeah.
We were so young. -5 degrees Celsius. I actually want to tell one story. It was 3 a.m. 3 a.m. at the midnight, and all these people were sleeping.
I woke up.
Yeah, so me and Kat were there, but I went out of the hotel room, standing in front of the hotel in my pajamas. I was literally freezing to death. It was -3 degrees Celsius.
I was with my brother, yes. I woke up at 2. He woke me up.
The hotel really gives you some creepy vibes at night.
It was 3
We
a.m.
don't want to leak the information
Okay,
of the hotel name.
So it was like midnight. Me and my brother went to the corridor because, we wanted something. I guess. What did
Yeah, we were actually like sleepwalking, or we basically didn't know like what to do. We woke up.
No, I woke
When
up. I saw my brother, and then I was asking him what is going on, what is wrong, and then he was really sleepwalking. He went out on the corridor. The lights were like a little bit dim. They were like a little bit flickering or with light or something. And then I woke him up with a jolt. He woke up, and then we were in the corridor. Okay. So I told him, let's go back to our room. So then Ananth continued what happened.
This is the craziest moment. I literally freezed to death, and I passed out.
I was
passed-
screaming so hard.
I passed out in the snow. Roni doesn't know this.
He was sleeping, yes.
Yeah, he was sleeping. Roni doesn't know this. My cousins don't know this, but I literally passed out, and then I was just lying in the snow. It was in the month of December. Crazy peak time, winter.
I was like literally screaming. I was like, what happened? Do you need some water? What happened? Get up. What are you doing here? Just get up. Let's go to our room and sleep. What is wrong with you? I was screaming so hard. And then what happened? Tell you a little.
Okay,
It's your story,
that
bro.
was like the most terrible time I ever
Yeah,
had.
true.
Now we'll tell like one of my stories. So this recently happened.
That was
2024, 16th February, one day before my birthday. 2024, 16th February is a day which I'll never forget in my life. I went to school, had a lot of chocolates, and then Everyone knows the story.
Oh, I know.
My basically my family know, my relatives know, my cousins know. So what happened was that I'll brief. Nobody knows that was my birthday that day. I got a lot of chocolates. Didn't even show them to my friends. No, nobody had a single idea that was my birthday. It was MPT. It was PE. And then I went out. We were playing cricket at that time. Then there was this crazy dude who was swinging his bat in the air, and I was just standing. He was behind me, and I was just standing a few inches away from him, far from him. Here's where things take for the worst turn. He swings his bat in the air. He rotates it in the air. He suddenly slams my head with the bat, and I suddenly, like unintentionally, I keep my hand on my head, and I thought that okay, it's just a small injury. If I just relax,
Yeah.
I'll be okay, and I can play the game again. The moment I open my hands are covered with blood. I couldn't help
Blood dripping on his
I was
face.
literally screaming and crying out of my life.
They took him on a bed.
The blood was literally gushing out like from a sewer. How the drainage gets gushed up. My blood was gushing out from my head, and my hands were covered with blood. It was just pouring out on the ground. My friends were shocked to see me. Then from the ground to the basketball court and to the infirmary, the blood was fully pouring out. I lost like 2 liters of blood since.
Okay, so after that happened, he went in an ambulance to a hospital. I had no clue, not even an idea about this. So this happened when, Ananth?
2024.
What
16th
period? What
February.
period?
It's happened like at the last 1:30 p.m. or 2:30.
Okay, so I was in the last two periods. My coordinator banged on my door, got a call from my mother, and then it was his next day was his birthday. So, okay, so my coordinator never like when something bad happens, they call it to the principal's office, right? So she called out my name. I was like, what is happening? Did I do something? What is
It means
happening?
you're writing something on the board, like solving an equation. or
Yeah, and then she just called out to me, and then I was like, did I do something wrong? What is happening? Am I in trouble? So I was thinking all of that. My coordinator told, isn't it your brother's birthday tomorrow? He got chocobars and all, so you have to give it to your his friends. So I was thinking, where is Ananth? What is happening? And then when I asked my coordinator, she told he is fine. He went in an ambulance to a hospital. I was like, what? Wait a minute, what? And then I asked my coordinator what happened. Then she told he got like a head injury with a cricket bat, all that story. And then I literally asked her, when was this? What happened? Is he okay? Where is he? I asked all of that questions. And then after that happened, I went to my brother's section, 8B.
No,
sorry,
I'll-
sorry,
I'll-
7B.
Yeah, 8-6A actually. So I'll continue with
Sixth
the
grade, yeah.
story. I was in 6th grade.
My bad.
And then
Sorry.
my coordinator actually took a video or a photo of my sister giving out chocolates to my friends who were singing the happy birthday jingle when I am not there. That's the craziest thing and the most weirdest thing ever. Singing for
Yeah.
someone's birthday when they are not present.
Yeah.
And I heard the story like from my friends that again like our class teacher actually
I was
got
hella
a really,
worried.
I got a really very surprise and a very cool gift from my class. They kept it in my bag. They wrote they made a special card for me.
Yeah.
And then all of my classmates wrote about their experience and how they feel. And even I got a note from my class teacher, my coordinator, my subject teachers. So I got this cool card. I'll just pop it up on the screen.
So guys,
It's crazy. And when Roni saw my injury,
I was worried
it
so
was actually a
badly.
video call. And Roni, how was your experience after seeing my injury?
It was like a mind blown, like how bad it was.
Your mind blown? Mind blown? What case, bro?
Now, bro, like
You just shocked us. What is that?
yeah, sure.
It was one day, and next day is the other day. How did you get this big of a?
Yeah, that's
the worst
what.
birthdays I ever had. The next day was like with that patch or
The
something
cat.
with the bandage, and I came to my birthday. It was literally
Yeah.
shaved here, and the worst birthday ever.
Yeah. His hairstyle was chopped
Actually,
after that.
Yeah.
So
So
any more
it's back to
experiences?
back to normal, right?
Yeah.
Did you get stitches?
So,
Yeah,
He got 2 stitches from hospital.
Yep. 2 to 3, 4 I got,
Yeah,
and then they removed it after 1 week.
I actually was worried so much. My brother's friend, best friend, his name Dhruv. So he was in the bus. Okay, I asked him what happened. Is he fine? Is he okay? What is wrong with him? And then he told my brother's face was fully covered in blood.
Yeah,
And
my
then
face.
I cried. Actually, I
I don't believe
cried.
she cried. I don't believe she cried.
You were not even in the bus, bro. I cried in the
I never
bus.
believe that this girl actually cried.
I
Actually,
did
I
actually. I'm
never
not.
I cried.
I was worried. I was worried actually a lot, bro. And then, yeah, that's it. That was like that was a weird day.
So that's all, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today's
Thank you,
episode.
guys.
A special shout out to the Ronit Surya Show and I'm Kitty for gathering in today's episode, special episode. Thank you so much for watching today's episode 2 Hidden Truths, and we'll see you with the next episode. Until then, peace out.